When adding or subtracting rational expressions, it's important to remember that you need to have common denominators in order to add or subtract rational expressions. So when I look at the addition of these two rational expressions, I look directly in the denominator before I start, and I see that this denominator is 3x plus 1, and this denominator is 2x minus 3. So they don't match at this point. In order to add them together, I have to find the lowest common denominator and build each fraction so it has that common denominator. So when I look at the denominator of 3x plus 1, 3x plus 1 doesn't factor anymore, but it has more than one term, and the length of the fraction bar is a grouping symbol. So I have to have the 3x plus 1 in parentheses. Now in the other denominator, I have 2x minus 3. Again, it's a two-term expression, and the length of the fraction bar is a grouping symbol. Neither of these expressions factor any further, so they don't share any factors between these two denominators. Therefore, my lowest common denominator is going to be the factor 3x plus 1 times the 2x minus 3. So next up, I'm going to build so I get this as a common denominator. So I have my 4x over the 3x plus 1, and I need to build this first fraction top and bottom by the 2x minus 3. And I'm really multiplying by this 2x minus 3 over 2x minus 3, which is the number 1. And multiplying by the number 1 doesn't change the value of this first fraction, it just changes the way it looks, so that I'm able to carry out the addition. The second fraction needs to be multiplied in the denominator and the numerator by the factor its denominator doesn't have, which is the 3x plus 1. Now, to carry out the addition of these two fractions, I want to add together the numerator and keep the common denominator. So we're keeping the common denominator. And to actually add the numerators together, we need to remove the parentheses and combine any like terms that they share. So I'll have 8x squared minus 12x plus 15x and then plus 5. And looking in the numerator and combining the like terms, I have like terms of negative 12x and plus 15x, so that gives me a positive 3x in the middle. So my final expression is 8x squared plus 3x plus 5 all over the 2x minus 3 times the 3x plus 1. Now I would see if the numerator expression factors any further and try to find if there's any common factors that can be removed between the numerator and the denominator. But there are no factors of, well, 8 times 5 is 40 that would add together to get 3. So this numerator doesn't factor any further, and 8x squared plus 3x plus 5 over the quantity 2x minus 3 times the quantity 3x plus 1 is a simplified answer to the